Greetings, my dear beloved children. Today I would like to start a new series that can be roughly titled The Astral World. We have already talked a lot about this topic, but we have mainly concentrated on how to distinguish between the lower, middle, and higher levels of astral beings, as they like to present themselves under different names that are often dear to you. But now we are going to talk about how to deal with them properly in order to prevent their activity and to keep our energy space clear. As you already know, astral beings are disembodied souls, or more precisely, fragments of souls that could not come home for one reason or another. Since they cannot merge with the higher dimensions of the divine, they cannot have a clear vision of things happening on your planet. But they are brilliant at scanning the collective consciousness of humans as they enter the third dimensional energy information space. Participation in the human routine becomes a sense of their existence, a major source of entertainment and nourishment. They are like batteries that are charged with the energetic current of humans of the corresponding voltage. Moreover, they are energy providers for the corresponding egregores, a kind of intermediary between humans and egregores. Just as the energy of light and love that penetrates us gains strength and reaches the earth in a concentrated form, so do the emotions generated by you, but they move in the opposite direction. Your energy penetrates the astral beings, becomes dense, and is literally pulled into the corresponding egregore. Why does this happen? The reason is mirror reflection. While you are dense material beings bridging the dense and subtle levels of the earth, the astral beings are subtle creatures bridging the dense and subtle levels. This is how the law of reflection works as far as your planet is concerned. Energy flows at all its levels. Let us now see how humans who are aware of these processes can oversee them and what kind of relationship they can have with astral beings. But first, you must estimate your potential. The frequency of your vibrations and your chakra system is a measuring scale for this. It accurately reflects the 7 levels, starting with the first chakra, which is the level inhabited by lower astral beings, and ending with the 6th and 7th, which make contact with the light powers of the universe. As a general rule, the 5th chakra is the limit that higher astral beings cannot exceed. These are the ones who live at the crossroads of two worlds and who can often obtain information from the forces of light, archangels, angels, and ascended masters. They connect to their channels and scan the information about ascension that hovers in the collective consciousness of the forces of light at the subtle level of the earth. So the higher astral beings have access to both databases, the collective consciousness of humans and the collective consciousness of the forces of light that inhabit the first floor of the divine. Now, I think you can see why it is so difficult to distinguish the messages of the forces of light from those sent by the higher astral beings. The difference is by far the smallest, and the frequency of human vibrations would have to be by far the highest to get there. We will stop here for now. The Absolute Father, who loves you beyond measure, has spoken to you. This message was channeled by Marta, and it was read for you by Adriana.